Guess what? The LGBTQ community is infuriated, or they are furious with legendary rapper Snoop Dogg after he said that he is scared to go to the movies after watching Disney's Lightyear film with his grandson and seeing an LGBTQ couple. Let's play it. Go ahead, play it.
Okay.
I took my grandson to see what was the movie with Buzz Lightyear?
Toy Story?
Not that one, but
the new Buzz. The Lightyear. I think it's called Lightyear.
Yeah, with Keke Palmer's in that movie.
Okay.
She plays like the daughter. So we watching it, and the lady, which is Kiki's mama, they move on into the space years. They move down the line. They're like, man, she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, shit. I didn't come in for this shit. I just came to watch the goddamn movie. Hey, man, watch the movie. They just said she had a baby. They both women. How did she have a baby? Shh. The movie ain't over with. So it's like, it's fuck me. I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have an answer for.
So come for a movie, stay for a long talk about lesbian marriage with your grandson. Hey, what was Buzz Lightyear's mission in that movie? To finally figure out exactly what lesbians even do? Is that what that was? So yeah, this is former and or current porn producer and hip hop artist Snoop Dogg doesn't want his grandchildren to see homosexuality in the movies when they can get that every day in the classroom. Am I right? Come on.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Can you read that?
Sure. It says perpetually disappointed comes in. Being furious over this is wild. There was clearly no bigotry, hate, or intolerance in the story he recounted. He was just like, this movie is making me have to explain sexual orientation to a child, and I prefer not to do that because it's a child. This shouldn't be controversial.
Well, maybe he just didn't go to a kids movie for that. Why not? Probably because he's a white supremacist. That's what I'm thinking. Come on. So soon Disney's going to have nuns with metal rulers walking up and down the aisles in this movie theater, smash your knuckles if you have an issue with watching the Wicked Witch go down on Cinderella until she wakes up. And come on, we've all been there, right? Am I right? Come on.
Come on. Scissor.
All right, let's read this one.
Dr. Lucen, when even Snoop Dogg, one of the most laid back, unbothered rappers in history, says he's scared to go to the movies after seeing Disney slip LGBTQ storylines into a kid's film, the culture war has jumped the shark. Parents brought their kids for Buzz Lightyear, not a lecture, but Disney keeps doubling down, hiding ideology behind the label of family entertainment. If a legend like Snoop is calling it out, how many other parents are thinking the same, but too scared to say it out loud? Here, the real question, when do kids' movies stop being about imagination and start being about indoctrination?
Yeah, and the answer to your real question is decades ago, they've been indoctrinating us since the beginning, but most of that was just to get children ready for war, right? Now the war is for their identity. The battlefield is their actual bodies. And I say Israel and the alphabet people should have a who can be the most pushy contest. That's what I think.
And this, we have literally me trying to live my life, LGBTQ propaganda.
Yeah. Look at that horrible audiophobe blocking this young artist from walking through the wall. That's what's happening there. I mean, that is kind of crazy. That when Snoop Dogg is like, I don't know how to answer these questions. How did two ladies have a baby? I just watch the movie. So I think that's kind of, and if you want the antidote to indoctrination, you should come see me do stand-up comedy in Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, Chicago, Hermosa Beach, Appleton, Wisconsin, Louisville, Kentucky, and Fort Wayne, Indiana. Link the tickets. Okay, I thought that was fun. I thought it was a fun story. There was a fun story to watch Snoop Dogg. First of all, he has grandkids. That's funny to think about.
Right? Yes, that's what I thought. Even
And,
funnier that he's at a Disney movie. That was like wild.
And the guy who wrote the song about lick on these nuts is somehow he's uncomfortable in talking about sex with his grandkid. I think that's hilarious. Okay. All right, folks, you're not going to hear this in the mainstream. Bank of America just warned that the United States dollar has plunged over 9% so far in 2025, one of the worst drops in decades. And the bank is now predicting a serious collapse in the dollar's value if the national debt and trade tensions continue to spiral. Well, the debt certainly is. Now, listen, when the dollar craters, your bank account doesn't just lose value, it gets eaten alive by inflation. That's why I've teamed up with Monetary Gold. These are the guys who deal in real physical gold and silver, stuff you can actually hold, vault, and rely on. No Wall Street middlemen. So here's what you do. Head over to jimmylovesgold.com, download their free gold protection guide, or pick up the phone and call toll free at 800-476-7790. That's 800-476-7790. Protect your wealth before the dollar hits the wall. Visit jimmylovesgold.com or call 800-476-7790 right now. Time's running out. Don't wait until it's too late. Come see me on tour in Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver, Appleton, Wisconsin, Rosemont, Illinois, Chicago, Louisville, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Hermosa Beach, Sacramento, San Francisco. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.